Yo, what's up, guys? Coffee first. Coffee in my new Star Wars mug. Oh, yeah. Darth Vader, that is. Mmm. Yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Fears here in my new yellow and pepper Hawaiian shirt. $1 at Walmart. $1 at Walmart. I'm sorry, not Walmart. Not Walmart. Goodwill. Goodwill. I apologize. I keep getting Walmart and Goodwill mixed up. So $1. Literally $1 at Goodwill. I just washed it before I took out. But anyway, guys, today's hangout with Sam was legendary. So much fun. Anyway, I'm going to talk about our hangout. Last night I watched Gran, Torino. Good movie. And today, before Sam came over, I watched Creed 3. So I thought we could review these movies. Anyway, but the main topic for tonight is talking about axe throwing, and then we went to dinner. Saw a couple of cute girls while we were axe throwing, so hell yeah. And I'm going to explain what Yakov was like, hey, Fierce, I've never went axe throwing before. Can you explain what you do? And I said, absolutely. I didn't know up until 2 or 3 hours ago because I've never went axe throwing, and Sam and the guy that works there taught me the rules. It's pretty simple. It's a pretty easy sport, but I will explain all the rules. Anyway, let's open up that chat and see how everyone's doing. And I've got a bunch of new and exciting updates. Sam told me some really cool stuff that's happening. And I think it's okay to tell you guys because Sam said it. Sam said, well, he didn't say.
Pretty easy sport.
He said that I didn't. What he told me is he didn't say anything about not saying it on camera, basically. So yeah. Anyway, shout out to the fans. We got 3 people watching. What's up? How you doing? Let me switch that from top chat to live chat. There we are. Shout out to everybody.
I will explain all.
Anyway, so man, gosh, what an exciting day today. Super exciting, fantastic day. It's been a fantastic weekend so far, and I hope your guys' weekend has been going fantastic too. I absolutely love my new mug. The only thing I'm not really digging, it's hard to hold the mug with this like lightsaber handle. So I'm not really digging the lightsaber handle, but the actual mug is fantastic. Anyway, it's just kind of hard to hold it, but anyway, life will continue on. All right, so guys, check this out. I better write Visions and let him know that I'm live. Hang on. Let him know I'm live. Yakov, I'm live. Joey, come on in. Because Yakov really wanted to know what axe throwing was. You know what? And I got to say, there's a lot of rules to it. You can't step over a line. You have to wait until the first person throw. I mean, there's a whole bunch of shit that goes on with it. So, I mean, it's a full-on sport. And I watched a couple of YouTube videos in honor to prepare for this. And I actually did quite well for my first axe throwing experience. Sam said quite a few times in the vlog, Fears, you sure you haven't done this before? And I said, Sam, on my father's grave, and you guys know I'm not lying if I swear on my father's grave, Scout's honor, I have never went axe throwing in my life, and I did actually pretty well. I did prepare, though. I watched a whole bunch of YouTube videos and got some tips on how to do axe throwing, so I wouldn't look like a dumb shit. So I didn't really cheat. I just kind of watched people throw axes. I took some, there was training videos on YouTube on how to throw an axe, and I watched a bunch of Jason Momoa videos, and I even copied one of his videos, guys, where he drinks a beer and then chucks a tomahawk. Well, we didn't have any tomahawks, but we had hatchets, and I threw a hatchet. Almost got a bullseye, too, when I threw it. Fears is proud to say that I got not just one bullseye, but I got 2 bullseyes. I kid you not. Oh, yeah. But I don't want to say who won, because that would defeat the purpose of the vlog. But anyway, you guys are going to enjoy the vlog. Trust me. All right, let me write Visions. Yo, Visions. I am streaming. So come and hang out when you can, buddy. All right. So Visions should be here right away. Yo, 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 yo! Hey, heroes, what's up? To the boot, baby, to the boot. Anyway, to the boot. So heroes, Sam said that he saw the one wing challenge, and he said, "Fears, I have to ask you." He said, heroes. I said, "Hey Sam," I said, "Did you see the one wing challenge?" And he goes, "Oh yeah, Fears, I saw it." And I said, "What'd you think?" He goes, "Oh, Fears." He goes, "It looked like you were in pain." I was like, "That's an understatement, buddy." I said, "I was in pain." He goes, "Fears, was it really worth it?" I said, "In my eyes, I don't think it was really worth it." I said, "Hopefully when I upload it, it gets a lot of views." But I said, in retrospect, I wish I wouldn't have done it. But I said, I promised the fans I would. I said, LC thought it was worth it, and he was much appreciative. But I said, I'll probably never do another hot sauce challenge. The only way, like I said, the only way I would do another hot sauce challenge is if Hot Ones said, "Hey, Fears, we saw your fake, I mean, not your fake, your false attempt at the Hot Wing. We'd love you to come on Hot Wings." And then I would go, I wouldn't care if I barfed on every single wing. I would go on Hot Ones, because one episode of Hot Ones and Fears' YouTube channels and my career would skyrocket into oblivion. So yeah. Yo! Hero says, "I'm with my boy Nestro." I remember you, Nestro. What's up? How you been? And we'll be going live soon. We're getting twisted first. Oh, that's what's up. Vision said, "You rang, Fears." You know what that kind of reminds me of, Visions? Fucking Lurch out of Adam's Family. You know, like whenever someone rang the door, he'd be like, "You rang." What's up, Visions? How you been, buddy? So good to see everyone. Well, hey, heroes, you have fun getting twisted. That's the only thing that me and Sam did not get to do. Because one, I paid 4 bills today. So I have like $50 to my name. Well, I've got about 10,000 saved up in my savings. So, right, Visions? Half of that 5,000 is for the Visions trip, and then some extra money to pay some bills, or if my car conks out or stuff like that. Some of that money I'm going to use for the Missouri trip, so I don't even touch that money. I don't touch it. But I have $50 like to my name in my checking account. Trust me. Because I had to pay my cell phone bill, my electric bill, my food bill, and then the old rento. And rent's the big one, buddy. Rent is the big one. So Sam was like, "Fears, don't worry about it." He goes, "It's my turn to pay for the hangout anyway." Because that's what me and Sam do. I'll pay for a hangout one day. Then the next hangout, he'll pay for the next one. So, and Visions, we can do that too. Whenever I come to visit you, I'll pay one day. You can pay the next day, buddy. Don't even worry about it, you know? So Sam's like, "Fears," he goes, "if I'm being honest with you," he goes, after paying for like axe throwing and dinner, he goes, "I'm gonna spend a lot of money." So he's like, plus he goes, "You don't have much booze left at your house, do you?" I was like, "Not really, buddy." I said, if this is the Crystal Skull head, I said, I maybe have about that much left in it, right? So he said, "Yeah, Fears." He goes, "I want to get tore up with you and get super drunk when we can throw some money, and I'll buy a big bottle of like Jack Daniels and fucking vodka, and we both can share that." And I said, "Oh, buddy," I said, I'll take some Jack." But I said, now that I've fallen in love with Crystal Skull vodka, I said, that's the only vodka I will only drink. So I said, "But I'll buy a new bottle." I said, "I'll buy a new bottle." And he's like, "Yeah." He goes, "You've almost got the black one done." I said, "Well," I said, "there's many more in the collection." I said, "You got the Crystal Skull, the clear one. That's the classic. Then you got the black one, the Onyx one. Then you've got the Gay Pride bottle." And the only reason why I'm getting that for 3 reasons. One, every bottle has a different type of vodka in it. So I'm going to try that. Number 2, I'm not gay, but I have gay friends, and I totally support the way they live their life. You know, I would be a shitty friend if I didn't support, my friends. I'm not gay, though. And 3, just to do another taste test, on camera of different vodka. That's another reason why I'm going to get it. Plus, I got to have all the bottles in the collection. You know what I'm saying, Visions? The next one after that, then I'm going to get the silver bottle. And I don't remember what the silver bottle was called. Then recently they made an alien bottle of the Crystal Head vodka. So eventually I'm going to get that one too. Anyway, Visions, check out my new Hawaiian shirt, buddy. Literally $1. I kept saying at Walmart. It was not at Walmart. I wasn't lying. I just had a brain fart. $1 at Goodwill. I had to wash it first because God knows who wore this before me. So I washed it, made sure all of the fungus and biomatter was off of it, whoever wore it last. Now it's officially in the Fears Man Hawaiian shirt collection. Oh yeah. I got a lot of nice comments on it when we were axe throwing. Our girl came up and said, I really like your shirt. And I said, so do I. So do I. I said, thank you very much. So, buddy, both of my buddies, Heroes, Visions, we're going axe throwing together at some point. It is fucking so much fun. I found my new sport. I found my new niche. I did really well. And Sam kept joking around. He's like, Fears, are you sure you've never done this? I'm like, I swear on my dad's grave, buddy. I said, I've never done this. And he goes, did you prepare at all? I said, the only way I prepared was I watched a bunch of YouTube videos and I got some hints. They said, don't throw the axe like this. They said, take a step forward and throw it. They said, bend your arm like this, reach back and throw it as straight and as forward as possible like that. So I just remembered all the tips and I did pretty well. I'm not going to tell you who won the game, but because it'll ruin it. But I will say this: we played 3 games, so I'm not going to tell you who scored on the first game because the first game is the only game that we filmed for the vlog. The other 2 games we just played off camera. But let's put it this way: I did so well, right, Visions, that one of the managers came up to me and said, is that your 3rd and final game? And I said, yeah. And he goes, all right. He goes, well, your guys' time is almost up. You guys got about 8 minutes left. And I looked at Sam. I said, we've already played 3 games. We already know who the winner is. I said the last 8 minutes, let's just throw. And the manager, actually, I got him on camera, Visions, throwing one. He was good. He was getting like bullseye after bullseye. And I thought, well, that makes sense because he's the manager and he works there. Now, unfortunately, the guy did not get a bullseye on camera. But off camera, he was doing bullseye after bullseye. So the guy's like, really? He goes, your time is up. He goes, you want me to throw one on camera? I said, yeah, sure. He goes, all right. He goes, I'll give you guys an extra 8 minutes. So he gave us an extra 8 minutes. We're just playing around. I said, yeah. I said, if you want to throw one for the vlog, man, go for it. And he goes, I'm pretty good. And I said, well, I would assume that you're pretty good because, you're the manager and you work here every day. And he goes, yeah. He goes, I used to be shit. He goes, but now working here every day, he goes, I've gotten pretty good. And then he goes, wait a minute. He goes, I always ask this for every group. He goes, what was your score? He goes, what was the highest score? I said, my highest score was the very last game. And he goes, what was that? I said, I had 44 and Sam had like 30. And he goes, oh, you had 44? He goes, give me 1 second. He goes away, right, Visions? He comes back with this. I got an award. I'm a certified bad axe. Kind of a meme on badass. And it says, this award is presented to someone for getting over 40 points in a game of 10 axe throws, 10 shots. So I'm going to frame this. I'm going to frame this and put it on the wall. So then I told him, I said, all right, I said, this is going to go on a wall, in my apartment, in a frame. And I said, as soon as I get over 44 points, I'm going to take this out, put this in my photo album, and I'll put the new one up. So I actually did pretty good. But, so this was the 3rd game. So the 3rd game, I won, Sam. I'm not going to tell you guys the first game. The first game, I'll save that for the vlog, because I don't want to ruin the vlog for you guys. But the 3rd game I won, it was 44-30. And it says anyone that gets 44 points or over gets an award. So I'm going to frame this, buddy. Oh, yeah. So I thought that was really cool. So again, but I told Sam, I've never axe throwed. I said, Sam, I don't have an axe throwed board, in my apartment or near me. So I said, I did not prepare. I did not throw before. I said, I'm just, how like whenever you try stuff, you're just naturally good at it. I've always been naturally good at mini golf. Only one or two people ever have beat me at mini golf. Randy's beat me once. Sam beat me once. And that's it. So Visions, whenever we play miniature golf next year, I'm going to give you a run for your money. So you better not be shitting me about that mini golf degree. Don't even go there. The challenge has already been put out, buddy. You can't bitch out now. That's right. That's right. And you know what? I'll fucking wear this Hawaiian shirt whenever we do it. I don't even give a shit. I'll wear a Hawaiian shirt. I'm mostly going to bring black t-shirts whenever I come to visit Visions, because even though I'm not goth, I got to keep the goth feel, a rockin'. So in honor of Lord Visions, I will wear a lot of black stuff. But but you still got to have a little bit of Fears Man in there. So I'll bring maybe like one or two Hawaiian shirts. Maybe I'll bring some Hulkamaniac shirts, something. Got to keep Fears in there. So a little bit of Visions, the goth, the white face paint with the black, all the fucking goth shit that people do. Not narking on it, Visions, just I'm not goth. But I'll have the goth feel, though, whenever I come to hang out, buddy. I know your friend, oh, this is funny. So Visions told me, he goes, Fears, you think I'm goth? He goes, Mr. Twinkle Toes? And I was like, yeah. I said, I don't know him personally, but I said, I'm kind of afraid to meet him. I don't know if I can meet Mr. Twinkle Toes, Visions. I think just hanging out with you and your family and your girlfriend will be enough for me. The Twinkle Toes guy kind of freaks me out with that gimp mask. He said, yeah, well, Fears, he goes, it's funny that you brought him up, and I remember this conversation. Remember this, buddy? I remember Visions said, Fears, you think I'm goth? Just wait until you meet my buddy. He's majorly goth. And I was like, okay, I'm right on. I'm sure he's a nice guy, but the gimp mask and the whole 9 yards, that was kind of freaking me out. Just a little bit. And then him, like, bobbling his little toes up and down. He's like, oh, this is for you, Fears. I'm wiggling my toes for you. And I'm like, I could have went without that, but yeah, all right, whatever. But yeah, how cool is it, Visions? I got an award, man. And he just came up, and the guy was like going ballistic on me. He's like, yeah, man, you got an award. And I'm like, okay, yeah, right on. It was so cool. I had a beer there. We were chilling. There was these beautiful girls across the way. Again, it's just such bad luck. I was like, oh, I'm going to go over there. Then their fucking bubble butt boyfriends come out of the bathroom, and I'm like, God damn it. I'm like, now I can't go up there and, ask the girl out, because it's just a waste of your time. Whenever their boyfriends come out, he's like hanging on his girl, and he's sipping beer, and he already looked half dead drunk. So I said, oh, God, if I try to hit on her, then he's going to be like, what, man, you messing with my chick? And I'm just like, I don't really feel like getting into a fight tonight. And this guy looked about half a fucking hilarious, And the guy was shorter than me, Vision, so I could probably take him. So what does that tell you? I'm like 5'6". This guy had to be at least, I don't know, 5'3", 5'4". So I was just like, okay, well, I'm like, at least I could take the guy. But it's every single time. Every single time I see a lady out in the wild, almost always, all the good ladies are taken. They either have some idiot fucking husband with them, or their bubble butt boyfriend, and it's always either some young guy or some older fucking guy, and so I'm just like, all right, whatever. Like, can't there be some single chicks out there? Because Sam pointed out, he goes, hey, Fierce, what do you think about those chicks over there? And I went, oh, yeah, they're hot. They're hot. And he goes, well, why don't you go talk to them? I'm about to walk over. And then I turned around, I said, never mind, Sam. And he goes, what? I go, well, I'm like, their boyfriends are coming out of the bathroom. And he goes, oh, man. He goes, I saw some, I thought they were single, Fierce. I said, yeah, that's fine, Sam. I said, I thought they were single, too. I said, and all of a sudden, their boyfriends come out. They were hot, though. The girls were, they were a rocket in there. They were top-notch, or as Tommy would say, top quality. So, I'm not going to tell you guys who won game number 1 and game number 2, but I won game number 3. I got 44, and Sam got 30. And then this award says, this award is hereby given to John Fierce for getting over 40 points in a game of 10 shots. So, Yakov wanted to know the rules. It's pretty simple rules. So, each player gets 1 axe. Each player gets 1 target. On the outer edge, is 0 points. So if you hit the outer edge, you're already starting off bad. Outer edge. You move in one, that's worth 5 points. Then you move in a little bit, that's 4, and then 3, and then 2, and then the main bullseye is worth 6 points. Right? Then on the outskirts, right, Visions, they've got these little blue dots. They're about that big around. And those blue dots are called kill shots. And they said if you throw an axe at those blue dots in the corner, they said you have to hit it dead center. The axe has to be right in the middle of that blue circle. And they said if you hit it dead center in that blue circle, they said it's called a kill shot and you get 10 points. I'm sorry, not 10 points. You get 8 points. So the most you can get is 8 points on those kill shots. But they're very hard. I tried maybe once or twice throughout the whole night, and each time I got super close. But I never got, because the manager's like, it can't be like a slither of the axe like on the corner. He goes, it has to be dead center in the middle. And I went, okay, I'm like, fair enough. Hey, Rebecca, what's going on? Rebecca says, yo, Visions, yo, Fears. What's up, Rebecca? I still think Rebecca is Mrs. Visions, and her and Visions are fucking with me. I still think this, Rebecca. You know, because you did a name reveal, and I'm like, oh my God, is this Mrs. Visions? Because I actually hate saying Mrs. Visions. I would rather just say, like, her name. You know what I'm saying? Visions, like Visions has a very short name. Yo, Visions, what's up? You know, I would rather just be like, hey, Rebecca, what's up? Instead of Mrs. Visions, because they're not married yet. So I always feel, but I don't know what to call her, you know? So I'm like, all right, well, she probably won't mind if I call her Mrs. Visions. You know, I have to call her something, because some of you guys out there, I know your names or your nicknames or your pet names or whatever, but I don't know. Some people I don't know their real names. Some people use their real names online. Some people don't. Like I know Pixel's real name. Visions knows Pixel's real name, but I've gotten so used to saying, "Yo, Visions, yo, Pixel, what's up?" I guarantee when I do hang out with Pixel, I'll probably say his real name, Visions, maybe once or twice. But it'll probably be like, hey, Pixel, you know, let's go hang out to the bar. Let's go do that fucking scorpion drink that you've been dying for me to do, you know, guaranteed it. Whenever I hang out with Visions, I guarantee you, Visions, when I find out your real name, it'll be the same way. I'll maybe say your real name once or twice off camera, but I know you won't want me to reveal your real name on camera. So on camera, yeah, Visions probably won't mind showing his face. Finally, a fucking face reveal, buddy. Yeah, because I've been looking forward to it. I've only seen Visions' face once, but it had makeup on it. Visions, remember? It was the night that you were making my Halloween shirt. You were making the Halloween crossover Jason shirt. You had a long-ass fucking black wig on. And I guess it was around Halloween time. You had a long-ass black wig, white face paint. You had black around your eyes. So I kind of could look through the makeup and kind of make out what Vision looked like, but not all the way. So that's the closest we got to a face reveal. But when I come to see Visions, I'll actually get to see a face reveal. I mean, unless you're gonna borrow that GIMP mask, from Twinkle Toes all week, buddy. Wouldn't it be nuts if Visions wore that GIMP mask the entire week? Like, this is it, Fierce. This is all you get. I'm not revealing my face. I would be like, oh shit, here we go. I'm like, all right, bring on the GIMP mask. Let's do it. I would fucking lose my mind. Anyway, I still think Rebecca is Mrs. Visions, but there it is. I guess Rebecca, I guess we won't know until I hang out with Visions, and then I'll officially meet Mrs. Visions. There it is. So we'll find out if you were toying with me this entire time. Wouldn't that be nuts, a whole year? Hey, Fears, I really was Mrs. Visions the whole time. Dun, dun, dun. Anyway, so Yakov, back to the rules. So like I said, the outer edge, 0 points. You move in, the big circle is 5 points, then 4 points, then 3 points, then 2, and then the dead center is 6 points, and that's a bullseye. And then they said there's these you'll see it in the vlog. There's two blue dots at the top, and they said if you throw it, and let's say this is the blue dot. I mean, it can't be like off to the side. It has to be like dead center, right? They said if you hit it dead center, you have to grab a manager, and then they eye it and say, yeah, that's a kill shot. No, it's kind of moved over. You know, you didn't get a kill shot. So that was actually in the rules. They said either grab us, they said, or you and your partner determine if it's a kill shot or not. He goes, but if you want to play by the rules, you have to grab a manager. So I came close to hitting a kill shot twice. I only tried twice because I was like, what if I try for the kill shots and I don't make one and then Sam wins? You know, so I was like, all right, I'll try once or twice throughout the game. And I'm not going to tell you guys the winner, but I'll give you this little tidbit. I did get a bullseye. I'm not going to tell you guys how many bullseyes I got, but I got a bullseye. So Sam looked at me and said, Fierce, I am really impressed. And Visions, it was hilarious. He came up to me, and whenever I got a bullseye, he like gave me a hug. He's cheering. He's like, Fierce, you sure you have never went axe throwing? I said, buddy, I swear on my father's grave. I said, you know how much my dad means to me? I said, I don't lie anymore. I swear to God, I've never went axe throwing ever in my life. I said, the only thing I prepared was today and last night before I went to bed. I watched like as many Jason Momono, however you say his last name, beer chugging, axe throwing videos I could possibly find. And then I literally wrote on YouTube, how do you play axe throwing? How do you throw an axe when playing axe throwing? And shitloads of videos popped up. And I watched at least 30 or 40 like short videos last night, Vision, before I went to bed. It said, you know, if you put 1 foot forward, you're going to have a better throw. They said, don't throw it like this. Don't do any trick shots. They said, take it, keep your arms straight. And they said, when you pull back, you know, the axe, they said, make it like this. They said, bend it like right here. And then take the axe and bend it more like this. And then he goes, don't take a step forward, just put your foot forward. So they said, so if you're left, they said, if you're a lefty, which I am, they said, put your left foot forward. Obviously, if you're right, put a right foot forward. So I put my left foot forward, and in the video it said, just as straight as you possibly can, extend your arm like this, and then at the end of the extension, let the axe fly. And they said, normally if you do it, you'll get a straight shot almost every time. And they said, don't throw it so hard. They said, if you throw it so hard, it'll just bounce off the wood. They said, if you throw it too light, the same thing will happen. It won't stick into the wood. So they said, throw at a medium hard throw. And I only had one bounce off. Sam had a couple of bounce offs, but I'm not going to reveal the winner. But I did quite well. So yeah, yo, Larry, what's up? Also, it's a good way to get some aggression out, right, Visions? I will reveal this tidbit. I almost forgot to do it, but Sam was like, "Hey, Fears, you know what you should do?" And I was like, "Oh, that's a good idea, buddy." And he kind of whispered into my ear. He's like, "Fears," he's like, "You should pretend that the wood is like a troll and just go fucking nuts on camera." I went, "Oh yeah, that's right." So I literally just grab a hatchet. And I'm like, you see this fucking target right here? I'm like, this is goddamn Quentin's head. This is fucking Tyler's head. They give me so much shit online. Hey, Quentin, fuck you. Hey, Tyler, fuck you. And I went, nunk! Throw it in, and I just started fucking stabbing the shit out of the wood. I got a lot of aggression out, buddy. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. They give me so much shit online. I just had to get some aggression out, and it was great. It was great. So I enjoyed axe throwing. I'm sure they'll love that scene whenever they watch it, Visions, right? Because Visions is probably thinking, well, Fierce, why did you even do that in the first place? And then they're going to give you even more shit. But you know what? I don't care because I'm not afraid of them. It'll be a funny little clip for the vlog, buddy. But I went nuts. I was like, you fucking son of a bitch! And I was going fucking ballistic with the axe. My face turned fucking red. I was like, you goddamn pussy motherfuckers. I mean, I was going ballistic. I don't remember exactly what I said, but I got some good aggression out. It was good. It was pretty good. So, yeah. By the way, Larry, new mug. Fucking Vader it up. Fucking Sith Lord it up, buddy. And you know what? I get sick and tired of people doing this. Vader is not the most evil shit in the galaxy. It's the Emperor is the most evil shit in the valley. Because he eventually turns back good. Eventually, Lord Skywalker comes back. He's misunderstood, Vader. At one time, he's the most evil guy, but he's not an evil guy anymore. But he's still a good villain until he turns back to Anakin. Anyway, Larry says, did you chop of anything axe throwing? I think you need to reword that, but I don't know what the hell you're on about. I did chop. I chopped a bunch of wood. Oh, yeah. Rebecca says, dun, 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 dun. Yeah, we'll find out, Rebecca. Anyway, it's probably one of the coolest sports I've ever done. Coolest sports. So I would say my favorite sports before axe throwing was, of course, hockey. Hockey's my all-time favorite. I've never actually played hockey, like ice hockey. I've watched a lot of ice hockey with my dad and my brother. Fucking go Blues, man. Fucking go Blues. And I used to be a fan of the Phoenix Coyotes, like whenever I lived down there. I mean, I still am a fan, but I haven't watched a Phoenix Coyotes game in quite a while. So my favorite sports in this order used to be hockey. I guess the only time I've came close to playing ice hockey was in high school and grade school. We played roller hockey. My gym teacher was like, bring in your rollerblades. Yes, I'm that fucking old. Fears was alive when they invented rollerblades. God damn, I'm old. So we put on our rollerblades and then we played with like a little orange ball, and we played like floor hockey. That's the closest I've ever came close to. But I've never played ice hockey. Ice hockey is intense. It's fucking brutal. There's a lot of fights. If you get hit, if someone checks you on the ice, you better have balls of steel, because ice hockey is not for the tame. You know, you better not be a fucking pussy, you know, because if you get checked, you better check that motherfucker back, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that's all part of the game. So, hockey's my favorite. Then it would be baseball. I do like soccer, but now I'm going to add axe throwing to that list, because, man, I had so much fun. Like Sam goes, Fierce, I didn't know you would like it this much. I said, Sam, I'm having a fucking hell of a time. I said, Jason does it right. I said, where else can you throw tomahawks and fucking hatchets and drink beer at the same time? Now, I didn't have much because I didn't want to have a hangover. I didn't drive, though, so I had a beer or two. But I don't want a hangover tonight, because I told you guys, come high or hell water, I am going to church tomorrow. You know, I've missed church for like about a month and a half. So, Visions, I can't miss church, buddy. You know, I've got to go tomorrow. And there's no special events tomorrow. There's not a pancake breakfast. There's not, because I know that's coming, you know. Because Joey will be like, oh, well, Fears is only going, you know, for the food, or there's a big event. Nope. It's just simple church tomorrow. Just learning about the big guy upstairs. That's it. So I'm looking forward to it. By the way, Visions, you were right. I mean, I already knew that this was a good movie, but I hadn't watched it in a while. I rewatched it, and I was like, man, I'm like, Clint Eastwood needs to come back to acting, because I watched the bonus features, right? This is the last one that he's always directing. He's always producing. He'll never stop that. He'll never stop that, buddy. But this is the last thing I think he acted in, because he said, well, I really wasn't even going to act in this. I was just going to direct it. He goes, I thought they were going to get some older guy to play this. And the guy that wrote the story of Gran Torino said, I don't see anyone else playing this character except for Clint Eastwood, because he's such a great actor and he's such a fucking badass. And he's a real man's man. He goes, there's nobody else that can play it. He goes, I don't want anyone else to play it. And I guess the writer pretty much begged Clint Eastwood. He goes, you're the fucking man. I don't want anyone else to play this. He goes, if you don't play it, then don't make the movie. He goes, I want you to fucking direct this, and I want you to fucking star in it. And then I guess, like, Clint Eastwood was like, all right, you twisted my arm, I'll read it. And he read it and said, oh, wow, I fell in love with this character. Fuck yeah, I'll direct it. Fuck yeah, I'll be the main character. But I don't think he's acted since this. And they made this, when the hell they made this? They made this 2009. 2009. So it's been a minute, buddy. It has been a minute. I don't know if it did, I couldn't find it on the back. I'm pretty damn sure they made this 2008, 2009. Because it's been a minute. Because I always do research on the movies that I review, you know, before I start the stream. Plus, I watch them too. So I believe when I Googled it, I believe it said it either said 2008 or 2009. I honestly can't remember. But Visions, oh my God, it was so good. I may watch it again tonight before I go to bed, because it's that fucking good. So yeah, I watched Gran Torino last night before bedtime, and then I watched Creed 3 while I was waiting for Sam to come over and hang out. So both of them were bloody spectacular, and I finally got to see Creed 3. I mean, I saw it in the theaters. Remember I told you guys I went and saw a dual feature, but I was late to see Creed 3. I saw Creed 3 first, then I saw Shazam. Well, I missed the first, 15 minutes of the movie because there was a large, line, a massive queue to get the tickets. By the time I got the tickets and my popcorn, I was like, oh, great, I've already missed 10, 15 minutes of the movie. I got to see the rest of it, but I'm glad I finally got to see the first 15 minutes of it, so it was worth a buy. And then I saw it. I hate seeing stuff out of sequence and all that, and I'm like, great, now I can sit down, I own the movie, I can sit and watch it front to back, back to front, and it was fucking great, buddy. Oh, hey, thumbs up. Both of them are thumbs up. And I'm already going to say it right now, I'm going to give both of those movies. Very rarely do I give a 10 out of 10. You know, I only give a 10 out of 10 when I really like it and when I really think they deserve a 10 out of 10. I'll get to the review in a second, but when I do review it, oh yeah, buddy, this gets a 10 out of 10. This gets a 10 out of 10. All right, so back to axe throwing. So we played 3 games. Now, there's only 2 ways to do it. So Yakov wanted to know the rules. He said on one side of the axe throwing room, they said you've got really strong wood. So they said you have to throw it kind of hard, and that's the traditional way on how to play it. They said for kids, and no offense to ladies out there, they said for kids and for ladies, on the other side, they wet down the wood, so it's a lot easier. It's soggy wood, so the axe stays in there. And I looked at Sam and said, well, what do you want to do? And he went, well, Fears, I've already went axe throwing. I said, I want to play it the original way it was invented, because I've never done axe throwing before. And I said, I want to follow all the rules, teach me all the rules. So Sam taught me some of the rules. And then the owner was like, well, we've updated the rules. So he goes, your friend Sam may not know all the rules. So he said, have your friend teach you the rules, and then I'll do before you play, they have to go over a bunch of safety stuff. They said when people were throwing, they said, wait until each person throws to retrieve your axes. They said, don't walk out there, while someone is throwing, because you may get an axe in the back of the fucking head, And I was like, gotcha. I'm like, because that would be bad. That would hurt a lot. So it was pretty self-explanatory, simple rules, like don't do any trick shots. They said don't point the axe at anyone. They said don't throw your axe into someone else's lane. None of that, They said that's why you have to sign a waiver before you start playing. Because they said if anything happens to another person, it's on you. They said if anything happens to you, it's not on us, it's on you or whoever's in your party. Or both. And I said, okay, gotcha. So it's pretty self-explanatory rules, but the main rules, Yakov, are the game. You have the 5 points, on the outer edges, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then the main bullseye 6. Then you've got the blue dots in each of the corner as kill shots. They're worth 8. You've got 10 shots, and you flip a coin to see who goes first. I won the coin toss, so I went first, so it was like me, then Sam, back and forth. And at the end of the game, whoever has the most points, you tally it all up, then you win. That's pretty much what it is. Because Yakov was like, in the Discord, I don't remember exactly what his comment said, but if you look in the Discord, he said, Fears, what entails with axe throwing? I've never went. I said, well, you'll find out when I do the stream, buddy. And I said, you'll find out whenever I post the vlog. And then Joey wrote in the Discord, and I'm not giving Joey shit. So I didn't mention Joey's name in the vlog. You bet your ass I mentioned Quentin's name and Tyler because they give me a lot of shit for no apparent reason. They just want to troll just because they're fucking idiots. But Joey's actually gotten a lot better, so I didn't say Joey's name. But Joey, I guess, is really looking forward to the vlog because he wrote in the Discord, he's like, Fears, you better post it soon. Not in a fucking week, not in 2 weeks, not in 5 weeks. Post it soon in a couple of days. I said, I will, buddy, I promise, because everyone's been looking forward to that. So the next few vlogs, I'm doing the Hogan's Beat Shop one because I almost have that done. I edited a lot of it last night and some today. I haven't finished it yet, so I hope I get that done tonight. Tomorrow, after church, I'll probably work on a little bit of the me and Sam vlog, and hopefully it'll be up tomorrow or Monday. Because tomorrow, I've got my special guest coming on, guys. My special guest. She's not available until 8 p.m., so it's going to be kind of a later stream. So I may do two streams tomorrow. I may do a pre-stream with you guys, and kind of, get everybody hyped up about it, and maybe review some more movies or something. And then at 8 o'clock when she's free, then I'm going to invite my special guest on. But I've been wanting to have this girl on for quite a while. Just my worst fear is I hope the trolls are respectful to her, because I don't care if they're mad at me. I don't like them, they don't like me, but don't take it out on an innocent woman, So I hope they don't, troll the absolute living shit out of her, because she said, I've watched some of your podcasts, I've watched some of your videos. She goes, I like your energy, I like some of your videos, I think it's totally cool, you nerded up, and I think she said one of my favorites was, I don't remember the video. I think she said it was one of the old celebrity interviews that I did, and she goes, how did you pull that off? I said, well, I'll explain it whenever we do the interview. So she's really looking forward to it. I just hope they I hope they just, I don't care if people shit on me, because the trolls have been shitting on me, and they always will. They're all, motor mouths. But don't take it out on an innocent woman, that has nothing to do with the community, I just find her, she inspires me because she works so hard. She pumps out, if not daily content, sometimes it's daily content, if not daily content, Visions, weekly content. Then she works for a company, and that company spruces out the content almost every fucking day. And I was like, wow, how cool would it be to interview another YouTuber? And she's quite big, and she's got a following kind of everywhere. She's got a following on Instagram. She's got a following on TikTok. I need to check, though. I need to prepare. So I'm going to prepare tonight and tomorrow. I need to check out all of her social medias tonight, because I always prepare for my interviews. So, and I prepared some questions. So you guys know I'm really good at making up questions on the spot, but I actually like to do both. I like to, whenever I'm interviewing someone, whether it's a celebrity or not, or someone from the community, or interviewing a fellow nerd at a convention, I always think of some questions on the spot, but then I always prepare some questions. So whenever I interview someone at a convention, I really can't write down any questions on a piece of paper. So sometimes I'll pull out my phone and write them in my phone, in the notes, or I'll just be in my mind, I'm like, Fierce, don't forget to ask him this, don't forget to ask him that. And then after you get those prepared questions done, just spruce out a few random questions. So for this girl tomorrow, I've done both. I'm going to pull up a Word document right before the stream, and I've prepared about 10 prepared questions. I guarantee I'm going to ask her more than 10 questions, and then I'm going to have to just think of some on the fly. So, should be a pretty good interview. So yeah, buddy. Yep. Let's see. Larry says, I'm driving, so it's hard to chat. Hey, Larry, that's all right. Get home safe. I don't want you dying on me. You really shouldn't be typing, focus on the road. Fears will always be here, but I don't want Larry going, yeah, man, let me check out Fears. And then all of a sudden, you're watching this, and all of a sudden, what's this? And all of a sudden, you look that way, and then, no, and crash into a fucking tree and shit. So get home safe, buddy. I don't want to hear that Larry got, smashed into a tree, because that would be bad, So don't worry about it. Anyway, Visions, what do you think about the shirt? For $1 at Goodwill, that's a pretty good deal. I got a lot of compliments at axe throwing. Some girl walked by, was like, I'm digging the peppers. And I was like, right on. So am I. So I like to wear funny shirts. So yeah. So I maybe not tomorrow, because I already wore it tonight. But maybe later on down the road, I'll wear this to church, As long as it's got a collar, and as long as I can button it up, I can use it as a church shirt, and also a Hawaiian shirt. But I am going to wear one of my new Hawaiian shirts that I've been meaning to wear to church. I just haven't been in a while, so I'm going to wear my nice, it's like a light bluish gray one that I got about a month or two ago. It's been in my closet for about a month or two because I haven't had time to wear it for an event, so I'm going to wear it tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to it. I am looking forward to it. Nice, Visions. Vision says it's a great shirt. You know what, Visions? Look, I know you're all goth. I'm glad you like the shirt, buddy. You inspired me, Visions. When I come to see you, there's gotta be some type of black Hawaiian shirt that we can get you, buddy. We'll go shopping. We'll look around. I'm gonna go into the store and be like, look, my friend's goth. He loves it, but he also loves the Fears Man. So I'm like, can we incorporate a little bit of Hawaiian, a little bit of goth, a little bit of Edward Scissorhand, goth shit, anything like that? As long as we find a black Hawaiian shirt, I'd love to see Visions in a black Hawaiian shirt. I think that would be cool, buddy. I don't know if you're a Hawaiian shirt type of guy, but as long as it had black in there, with the gray, because the fucking goth people, they're wearing the white makeup and the fucking black shirts and the a million fucking chains they wear and shit, and they always have the band t-shirts on. Not making fun of goth. Rock on, buddy. Rock on. So we'll find you a shirt, man. Don't worry about it. We'll find you a cool black Hawaiian shirt. Oh yeah, buddy. But Vision said it's a great shirt. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. Rebecca says, hello, Visions. Yeah, buddy. Rebecca, I don't know what... I'm trying to look at your profile picture. Let me see here. I'm going to go to your channel so I can check out the photo. So, you've got like a black, I guess, blouse? That's a very nice dress you're wearing. Very nice dress you're wearing. It's like purple and white and black. It's a very nice dress. And you've got some My Little Pony videos on. You've got a Lady Unicorn video. I don't know what a Lady Unicorn is. Or I don't know what it is. Well, I mean, I know what a unicorn is, but I don't know. Is that a band? Lady Unicorn, is that a band? I don't know. But I like that. That's a nice profile picture. All right. Anyway. Rebecca says, thank you. Hey, no problem. No problem. Anyway, back to the night. So we get there, we played about 3 games, and there's 2 types of axe throwing. You can pay for 2. So you can either pay $60 for 30 minutes or $100 for an hour. So it is a little pricey, but it was so much fun. And around the 3rd game, I said, Sam, I've got to get a video of me doing a Jason, I hope I'm not mispronouncing his name, Jason Manono. He goes, oh, what, Fears, you want to down a beer? I said, yeah, I'm going to down a beer as best I can because I don't chug anymore. But I said, I'll down a beer as best I can. And they didn't have it in like one of these visions. They didn't have I wanted to get like a pint. This is what a pint looks like. This is as tall as this glass. If you get a pint in England, it's like beer to about all the way to about there. And then from about my finger up, there's just shitloads of foam on the top. And that's a British pint. So I said, do you guys have any like pint glasses? And the guy knew exactly what I want to do. He goes, you're a fan of Jason Momoa, right? I said, oh yeah. I said, I love him in Aquaman. I said, I've watched him in all, and I said he was on the Graham Norton show. I said he was on, he's been in tons of TV shows. He's done cameos in fucking movies. I said, I love him though as Aquaman. I'm like, he's a badass. And the guy's like, I know exactly what you want to do. He goes, you want to chug a beer and then, throw a tomahawk like he does or a hatchet, right? And I said, I do. And he goes, unfortunately, we've only got bottled beer. And I was like, oh, damn. I said, you don't have a glass that I could pour it in? He goes, no. He goes, I'm sorry, my man. I was like, don't worry about it. I said, you know what? I said, just give me a Corona. So I just grab it. I downed the fucking Corona as best I could. Threw it. So that'll be in the vlog too. So you guys will definitely enjoy the vlog. I had so much fun. Visions wrote me about halfway through the night, and you said, hey, man, he goes, where you been? He goes, I'm wondering how you're doing. I haven't heard from you all day. And which I'm sorry, Visions. I know we try to talk at least once a day or once every other day, buddy. I appreciate you checking in, man. See, Visions cares. He's a good friend. Visions actually gives a damn about me, All my other friends do, too, and the fans. But I appreciate that when my friends check in. I check in with my friends, too, every once in a while. If I haven't heard from Visions, I'm like, yo, Visions, what you working on? Tell me how many prints you got today. That's what friends do. So I appreciate you checking in on me, buddy. And I wrote him back and I basically said, oh, sorry, man. I said, I've been hanging out with Sam pretty much all day. We went axe throwing. We got something to eat. We had some beers. We're having a good time. And then Vision said, that's awesome, Fierce. I'm glad that you're getting, I think you said, I'm glad you're getting out more and having fun. Something like that. And I said, oh, yeah. I said, I try to get out. And then I said, hey, the minute me and Sam get done, I said, I'll do a stream. And then you were like, hell yeah, I'm glad to see you out and about having fun. And I was like, hell yeah, buddy. And then I checked in with the Discord. Everyone seems like they had a good day. Right now, LC and his friend Nestro, they're getting tore up on the boot or many boots. So probably after I'm done streaming, they're going to do a stream. Vision said, I think he said he's going to play video games and then he's going to react to something. So look forward to that. So yeah, buddy. It was a blast. I hope everyone's been enjoying their weekend. It has been a hell of a good weekend. Visions, I'm just curious. Are you a Hawaiian shirt type of guy? I just thought it'd be cool. Whenever we hang out, I was like, you know what? I'll buy Visions a Hawaiian shirt. But if you're not a Hawaiian shirt, buddy, if you're not a Hawaiian shirt type of guy, that's okay. I'm just curious. Let me know. Let me know if you're a Hawaiian shirt type of guy. If you are, then we'll definitely get you a black one. For sure, For sure. Let me know, though, Visions. Let me know. Anyway, shout out to all the fans. It was a lot of fun. Definitely going axe throwing again. It was hella fun. Visions, whenever I come to see you, or whenever you and Mrs. Visions come down here to see me, if you want to go axe throwing, buddy, oh, God, we got to go. Pixel, look in my eyes. We're going axe throwing, Pixel. It was so much fun and then some. I haven't had that much fun in quite a while. It was a good stress reliever, too. Because Fierce has been trying to have a more stressful, a more stress-free life. Calm, peace, deuce, all that stuff. A lot of peace in my life, as much as I can, Less going nuts on people in the Discord. I do go nuts in the Discord every once in a while. Only because I'm provoked, but I do my best not to. So, yeah. It was a lot of fun. Sam literally looked at me and was like, Fears, we've definitely got to... I got to sit up. My leg was getting numb. He goes, Fears, we definitely got to do this again. I was like, oh, yeah. I said, Sam, we're going again. For sure, buddy. He goes, we're definitely going out for sure. Because Sam knew. Sam looked at me in my eye and was like, Fears, I can already tell you're having a fucking blast. I was like, Sam, I said, that's an understatement. I'm having so much fun. But I said, why didn't I do axe throwing ages ago? He goes, maybe you just didn't have enough time, Fears. I was like, I guess. I'm like, it's fucking so much fun, buddy. So, yeah. Vision says, I actually have one. Wait, I actually have one that you have. A black one with birds on it. Black one with birds on it. And it's the exact same one, Visions? That's fucking cool. Birds. I'm almost tempted to go into my closet. You know what? Oh, I can't move my computer. I'm editing the vlog right now, and I have my hard drive plugged in. Well, next time, buddy, I'll unplug my computer, and I'll bring the computer in my closet because I have all my Hawaiian shirts in a row in the closet. So I'll point to all my black ones, and you can tell me which one that you have. That's pretty cool. So you must have got it at Walmart because I buy a lot of my Hawaiian shirts on the cheap at Walmart. So maybe it's one of those Walmart ones. That's cool, buddy. That's awesome. Nice! Well, hey, when I come, you got to wear the black Hawaiian shirt at least once. Well, you know what? When I find out which one it is, buddy, I'll bring the same one. Hell yeah, brother. Well, maybe not the same one, because then people would be like, ooh, you're matching. Are you a couple? And I'm like, no, he's just my good friend. So maybe I won't wear the exact same one, but, unless you want me to wear the exact same one, buddy, I'll bring one of my black ones, because I've got, oh, shit. Let's see, I've got like, with this one, probably 21 Hawaiian shirts now. And I think like 6 or 7 of them are black, so I'll have to find out which one it is. But don't worry, buddy, we'll figure it out. We got plenty of time. All right, let's move on. Let's review Creed 3, because I'm gonna save the best for last. Visions was not kidding. Fucking love this movie, man. I already knew it was great, but I hadn't watched it in a long time. Vision. It's been. I mean, they made it in 2009, so it's been a minute. It's been like, I don't know, 8 years since I've seen this movie, something like that. Oh God, it was so good to watch it again. Again, I may watch it again before I go to bed tonight because it's that fucking good. Anyway, I've been dying to watch this. Like I said, Oh, so Visions wants to do matching outfits. All right, buddy, that's cool. Right on. I just didn't want the trolls to, like, give us a whole bunch of shit like, oh, they're matching. Ooh, Fears must be gay. And, all their stupid bullshit. Thank God Visions doesn't care. Visions is one of the coolest, chillest guys. He doesn't give a flying fuck about the trolls. Way to go, buddy. All right, well, there it is, matching outfits. Fuck yeah, man. That'll be awesome. Fucking movie props, fucking Hawaiian shirts, fucking Goonies, man. Oh, God, I'm so excited. Why can't it be this weekend? Oh, but you know what? It's going to be such legendary footage and legendary hangout, buddy. It's worth the fucking year wait, man. It is. Plus, I don't want to ruin you and Mrs. Vision's vacation plans, because Visions, I kid you not, when you told me about your trip, you're like, oh yeah, Fears, I'm going to surprise my lady. We're going to New Mexico. We're going to Texas. I was like, oh, shit. I'm like, that sounds fucking spectacular. And you said you're going to go check out, what is it? You're going to check out, didn't you say in New Mexico you're going to go check out all the Area 51 hoopla? And you said there's like a restaurant that they sell alien stuff there, right, Visions? I can't remember what you said. It was something like that. Because I love the government. Oh, yeah, it doesn't exist. You're an idiot. It exists. Fears has got a photo in front of it, so don't even go there. I love how they think we're idiots. I'm like, you can see the goddamn building from the highway. Me and my buddy Eric, when we were on our way to Vegas, I said, Eric, there it is. I said, look, there's the massive fence all around it. I love how they're like, no, you're full of shit, Fears. It doesn't exist. I'm like, you're an idiot. It does exist. Everybody knows that it exists. But then somehow the government's like, no, whatever we say goes, and it doesn't exist. I'm like, whatever. We know it exists, but whatever you say, It's fucking hilarious. So, yeah. So, I know you're going to Texas, right? You're going to Texas, New Mexico. Is that when Vision, is that when you guys are going to do all the alien stuff? And then you said you're going to California, right, too? Like, you said you're going to a couple of states. I don't remember your exact vacation plans, but that's what I remember of it. And it sounded amazing, dude. I was like, damn, not only going to one state, but going to a couple of states. I was like, that's pretty sweet. That's what's up. That's what's up, buddy. So when you told me that, I was like, you know what? I'm like, I don't want to get on Mrs. Vision's bad side or Vision's bad side. I said, you guys go have fun. I don't want to ruin your vacation. I said, the hangout is the week-long hangout is worth the wait. I said, let me know how the vacation goes, and then next year, bada bing, bada boom. But Visions, when you get back from your trip, I want a full description. I want a full description on how the vacation went, buddy. Because now that I'm friends with you and Mrs. Visions, even though I've never met her, but I've heard so much about her, and she seems so sweet, she seems pretty as a peach. I want a full description, and I want to know how your guys' vacation is. And you said you're taking your whole family, right? It's you, your mom, Mrs. Vision's mom, her grandma, right? I think you were telling me that. I don't remember all the details, but buddy, have a good time. Have a good time. But going to Texas, fucking awesome, man. I've only been to Texas twice in my life, and both were with church. We went rock climbing in Texas, and then when I was like, I want to say 13, 14, we went to some. Maybe you know what I'm talking about, Visions. We went to this, it was huge. I don't know if it exists anymore. We went to this huge, massive, and I mean massive fucking water park in, I want to say it was Austin, Texas, or close to Austin, Texas. And I was 13 or 14, and we pretty much got there like at 8 or 9 in the morning, and I rode on water slides till like 5 at night. It was an all-day extravaganza, and it was a lot of fun. I love water slides. I asked Sam. I said, Sam, we got to do like a Volcano Bay, because that's a big water slide park. And Sam looked right at me, Vision, and said, you know what, Fears? He goes, I know where you're going with this. He goes, yeah. He goes, a water slide park vlog would be cool. I said, yeah, it would be. He goes, Fears? He goes, I got to say, every single time I've went to a water park, I've gotten hurt. So he said, if you want to do a vlog, he goes, I'm kind of jinxed when it comes to water slides. And I was like, oh, yeah? And he goes, yeah. He goes, so you do the water slide park vlog by yourself. And I was like, yeah. I said, I've never gotten hurt at a water slide park. He goes, yeah. He goes, for some reason, I always get hurt. And I was like, all right, buddy. I said, well, I don't want you to get hurt, man. I said, especially you being a friend. I'm like, I don't want you to get hurt. And he goes, yeah. He goes, I don't really like going to water parks because every single time I go to a water park, I get hurt some way. And I was like, all right, buddy. Well, just be careful, you know. I see. I'm going to visit my friend Chad in Texas. Yeah, I knew you're doing that, but you're also going to a couple of different states, right? You're going to New Mexico, and then you're going to California, right? I know you said something like that. I just don't remember all the details, but yeah, if you don't want to tell me all the details, because I don't want all the trolls knowing all your, your vacation plans and all that crap. But yeah, well, that's cool. I hope you and Mrs. Visions and Chad have a good time, buddy. That sounds like a blast. I've always wanted to do a big vacation in Texas because whenever we went to that water slide park, we just kind of stopped for like a day or two, stayed in a hotel, and then we did the water park, and then we got back on the charter bus of my church and then just went off to another state. So, yeah. So, it was still a lot of fun. Yeah. Yo! Pretend stories. All right, pretend stories. I wish you... Pixel Visions would have been there tonight, man. All the buddies, all the bros hanging out because axe throwing was, let me put it this way, buddy. It was so much fun. The fun was going through the fucking roof. I had so much fun, dude. I'm not even trying to exaggerate it. I had so much fun. But yeah, I like Chili's too. I like Chili's. I've been to that restaurant. I've Instagrammed the food quite a few times, buddy, but Pretend Story says, nice chili t-shirt, love that restaurant. Hell yeah, man. Vision said, you know what, Fears? After I get done with Texas, I'm going to go to Oklahoma and poop in Matt Man's mailbox. Nice! You know what you should do? Visions, not only should you crap in that asshole's mailbox, you should do an Adam Sandler out of Billy Madison, and he puts the shit in a bag, lights that motherfucker on fire, and then when the old man steps on it, Billy just goes fucking nuts, and he's like, he called the shit poop, and then starts fucking losing his mind. And then the old man, like, takes off his boot, and he's like, I'll get you kids for this, you sons of bitches, you're all gonna die, or he says some bullshit like that, and then I always fucking lose my mind at that Billy Madison scene, buddy. Yeah, go nuts on Matt Man, because Matt Man is a pedophile, baby back bitch motherfucker. Fuck him. I swear to God, Visions, when I come, we'll find some way to make a target of Matt Man, and I will just lay off a couple of shots with whatever gun you want me to shoot, buddy, because I know Visions got quite the arsenal of weapons. Fuck yeah, man. Rambo style. Yeah. Hell yeah, I mean, I'll like, if you got a Rambo knife, I'll fucking, like, go over to that target and just fucking knife the hell out of it, Because Matt Man deserves, well, I don't think anyone deserves to die, because I'm not trying to pull a Fears, back in the day, before Visions met me, I would always tell the trolls, yeah, I think you should fucking die, I'm not going to say that, but let me just put it this way. There's a heaven, there's a hell, Matt Man deserves to burn in hell. Because what he has done, you guys already know what I'm going to say. Fucking disgusting. That's all I'm going to say. Oh yeah, Visions. He's still doing his baby crybaby bullshit on TikTok. It's every week or every 5 or 6 days. It's either Matt Man's minions or or Matt Man. Fears, kill yourself. I'm glad your dad's dead. Fears, you're the real pedophile. And I'm like, you guys are fucking stupid. I'm like, I've never done any of that, nor will I ever. I've never thought that. I've never done that. And I'm like, they got some fucking nerve to call me that, Visions. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what? Are we in 3rd grade? Oh, I'm not that. You're that. I'm like, get the fuck over yourself. I'm just like, whatever, dude. Anyway. That guy's life is crap garbage. He's older than me, Visions. He doesn't have a job. He just milks that fucking. His parents bought him that house, and then he collects rent checks. Or I remember the dude did a stream on it. So I didn't watch Matt's stream. I watched the dude. I watched the dude's stream shitting on Matt. And he's like, he's got no girl, no fucking job. Now, granted, I don't have a girl, not yet. But I doubt Matt's ever had a girlfriend, you know? I've had a girlfriend, I just haven't had one in a while. But at least I pay all my bills, and I pay my bills on fucking time. I have my own place. One day I want to get a house. I just don't have enough money for a house yet, but I pay all my bills. I haven't had to ask mom and daddy for quite a long time for anything, you know? It just makes me sick. So yeah, but Visions, go nuts. Yeah, poop in that motherfucker's mailbox. Larry says, hey, Visions, are you from Oregon? Yeah, see, you're 5 miles away. So, Visions, I'm not really good at math. So, 5 miles away from Oregon, how long of a drive would it be to get to, like, Astoria from your house or, like, Portland? Would it be like a 15-minute drive, a 10-minute drive? I'm just curious because I've never lived in that area. I've only went to 2 cities in Oregon. One of my mom's brothers, he's passed away, my Uncle Terry. I've told you guys about him. My mom has 5 brothers. 2 of them have passed away, so now my mom only has 3 brothers left. So I've got my Uncle Jim, my Uncle Tony, and my Uncle Neil. They're still alive, but I've lost my Uncle John and my Uncle Terry. But my Uncle Terry, he used to work on elevators, Visions. Really good job. He made like $80,000 a year, so he was bringing in the Benjamin. He would install elevators, and then whenever they would break down, he would repair elevators. That's a good job. And sometimes he would go to work in Astoria, and sometimes he would do a lot of repairs in Portland. But he lived in Portland for so many years until he passed away. So yeah. It's about an hour to Astoria. All right, that's not bad. An hour, that's not bad. 45 minutes to Portland, 2 hours to Seattle. Oh, shit. Damn. Well, Seattle's where they founded Starbucks, buddy, so that'll be quite a drive for me and Lord Visions whenever we go to the first Starbucks. Because that was an idea I had, too. I don't know if it's worth it, though, buddy. 2 hours for a coffee? I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But you know what? That's not bad. 45 minutes. Yeah, to Portland. An hour from Astoria. Because I know all the Goonies stuff was in Astoria, and then wasn't all the Kindergarten Cop locations, that was in Portland, right, Visions? Or was that in Astoria, too? I know it was around there, because you said, hey, Fears, you know where that jail cell was? Where they filmed the beginning of my favorite scene in the Goonies? The fucking lock scene? I won't do it again, Visions. I won't reenact it, because you guys have seen me reenact it, 20, 30 fucking times? It's probably getting old after a while, but I fucking love that scene. The only thing that would make it better, Visions, is when we recreate it, I would love to have a fucking, the hat that he wears. Because if you guys notice, because Steven Spielberg produced it, what hat did he have on? He had a brown Indiana Jones hat. The main Fratelli guy. I forgot his name. I think it was Joe Fratelli, I think. I don't recall, but he's one of the Fratelli brothers. But that fucking jail, I remember Visions saying, hey, Fears, you know where that fucking jail is? He goes, well, the Kindergarten Cop fucking school is 8 minutes away. But I don't know if all the movie locations were in Astoria. But yeah. Oh, shit. I don't know about all that, Visions. I don't know about all that. Larry says, I saw it on the news, and that place is crazy. And then Vision says, yeah, we can do heroin in public if you want. I'm good. I'm really good on that. Good place to rob and steal, too. I'm good. I'm really good. Zero interest in all of that. Anyway. But no, but isn't all the, is the Kindergarten Cop locations in Astoria, Visions? Or is some of them in Portland? I can't remember, though, but I know it's around that area, but I'll be honest, that's not bad. 45 minutes from Vision's house to Portland, not too bad. An hour for Astoria, not too bad at all. The one that kind of sucks is Seattle. 2 hours there, 2 hours back to Vision's house. Ugh. That would be quite a drive. That'll be quite a drive. But anyway, I gotta stand up. My legs are starting to. I'm sitting like Indian style, and they're starting to go numb. I gotta get some life back into them. So yeah. Ugh. Anyway. Oh shit, that's nuts. Vision said a guy just got beaten to death a few blocks from my house. It's like Escape from New York here. Damn. Well, that's not good. That's not good, buddy. Well, hopefully nothing happens to Lord Fears. Protect me, Visions, whenever I come. Because I'll be honest, Fears grew up in suburbia. This is like the first time where I've lived in a city, because Orlando is a big city. But there's crime here, but like there's some unsafe places, and then there's some safe places. I'm sure Portland and Astoria, I'm sure that every city's got that. Every city, there's nice, safe places, and then you'll drive down like half a block, and then you look over to the left, and then the next 5 lanes or the next 5 streets are like completely horrible. So I'm sure not every neighborhood, not every street corner is crazy, Visions, but I'm sure some are. But that's crazy. Someone got beaten to death. Well, when I come, buddy, just let me know where the safe places are, and let me know where the dangerous places are, because I don't want to go in an area. I don't want to get beaten up, and plus I don't want anything bad to happen to you, obviously, you know. So let's have a nice vacation, and let's stay alive. No, seriously though, Larry, pretend stories. Visions, I wish all the guys could have been there tonight. I'm telling you, me and Sam had so much fun playing Axe. I wish all you guys could have been there. It would have been so cool to have like Pixel, Visions, Larry, Pretend Stories, Triple, all the guys out drinking beer, just playing fucking axe throwing. It was so fucking cool. Fucking cool, man. Vision says Astoria is very safe. Okay, well that's good, buddy. So I guess when we're in Portland, I guess we'll have to be real careful. So Portland, he says not so much. All right, well, good to know. But again, Visions, I can't remember. Answer my question. I know one of the locations for Kindergarten Cop. The school was in Astoria, but wasn't some of the locations in Portland? Like, you know, like when they're chasing, they were in the Portland Mall, right? You know, like when the bad guy with a ponytail in Kindergarten Cop, and then the Kindergarten Cop guy, Arnold's character, they're running through the mall and shit. I think all that shit was filmed in Portland. I think. I'll have to get on the internet and check out where all the locations are. So yeah. Larry says Visions is living in a lawless area. Be careful, guys. We will. I know. Well, Visions said there's like some homeless bum guy like in his backyard, like in the bushes and shit. Is he still there, Visions? I know you said you pay him like $10 a week to cut the lawn or whatever, or $5 or something like that. I was like, well, at least he's a nice guy, because Vision said, well, that guy's not hostile, Fears. That guy's not hostile. He's cool. And I went, all right, well, that's good. So, yeah. Was it the homeless guy in your backyard? Yeah, there you go. Oh, shit. See, Larry even beat me to it. Vision said, nah, he's cool. I hooked him up with an energy drink the other day, so he has my back. Oh, there you go, buddy. Well, Visions, be careful, man. I don't want somebody beating you to death, or Mrs. Visions, or your mom, or her mom, or I remember you said sometimes her grandma watches the show. I know. I said something one day, and Visions was like, Fears, her mom and grandma got so mad. I felt fucking so shitty, Visions. I'm so sorry. So I hope they can forgive me. I was just joking, but I remember Visions wrote me and said, Fears, kind of watch it sometimes, you know, what you say. And I said, Visions, let me know the next time the whole family watches, and I'll sugarcoat the live stream. Like, normally I like to just say whatever I want and make you guys laugh and make myself laugh, but I don't want to offend anyone's, you know, family members. Especially, you know, Visions is a friend. I don't want to insult his lady's family and all that. And so I apologize, Visions. I was just joking, but I hope they weren't too mad at me that one day. So, yeah. Vision says, yes, he set some makeshift walls using 2 sheets of plywood. Well, at least he's got like a little tiny home. Like, so I guess, so like this is your backyard, and then there's bushes. So it's beyond the bushes. So it's beyond your guys' property. I guess like in the alleyway underneath, like in the alleyway near the bushes, he's got that plywood set up. Well, hey, at least he's got like a little makeshift kind of home. There you go. Let's see. Larry says, not cool, Fears. Can't throw an axe, lost both arms. And yeah, right, Larry. Come on. You didn't lose both your arms. Come on, dude. I know you're just fucking with me. I'm just saying, even if that was true, Larry, which it isn't, I know you're fucking around. Why wouldn't you want to come hang out with the Fears Man and Visions and Pixel and Randy and all the guys, man? I meant it in a good way. Like, dude, I want all the people to come out, all the bros hanging out, drinking beer, hitting on chicks, throwing axes. Hell yeah, brother. That sounds like a good night to me. I did hit on a few chicks, Visions. Sadly, I didn't get any numbers, but I tried. Sam just focused on the game. But I focused on the game, the beer, and the chicks. But yeah, you guys will see in the vlog. I think the best throw of the night, though. Oh well, I can't say the best throw of the night because that'll reveal the winner of the. We played 3 games, so I can't say any more. I can't say any more of who won or what happened because I want you guys to enjoy the vlog. So yeah. I think you guys will also enjoy the surprise vlog that I'm working on tonight. Remember, Visions, I just got up and said, you know what? I'm not going to tell the fans where I'm going. I mean, I told you after the fact, but now you guys know where I went. But that day where I was like, I'm just going to get up, and whatever the day happens, I'll vlog it, and it'll be a surprise vlog. I ended up getting some breakfast and some lunch, and then I did some Hogan's Beach Shop, got some more Hulkamaniac shirts, and then I did Gator Golf, which I fucking killed at Gator Golf. It wasn't my favorite time golfing because most of it was outside, and you guys will see me in the vlog, I'm dying of sweat, and I don't know why I wore jeans. I should have wore my Hawaiian shirt with my shorts, but I wore almost all black. I wore my black shades with a black I Love Grandma shirt, so Visions, that's the first time the grandma shirt's in a vlog. And you know what? I didn't have time to dry the shirt. So I'm going to dry the shirt tonight. So I hope to God it's still in the laundry. I'm still going to dry the shirt and see if all the paint came out off the fucking shirt. I hope so, buddy. I hope so. Cameo Man. Oh, Cameo Man's here. He says, did you tell them about the surprise murder stream Fears we're doing? You're funny, Randall. You know what, Randall? Get on Facebook. I'm gonna get you in here. Get on Facebook, and I will call you. I'm gonna call you right now, buddy. I'm gonna call you right now. We'll have Randall in here for a little bit. Visions. A Randall cameo is always a good thing. He's my buddy. He's my pal. All right, Randall, I'm going to call you right now on Facebook. On Facebook. All right, here we go. All right. And then we'll get on the reviews. Don't keep me waiting, Randall. I'm just joking. I don't care. I don't care. Oh, Randall, I'll give you a 10-second version about the axe throwing night. It was fucking epic, buddy. Legendary. It was so good. I had so much fun. It was spectacular. Come on, Randy. Get on your computer now. Lord Randall, how art is thou? How art is thou, Randall?
What's up?
Randall, were you in Betty Buys? Were you sleepy?
Yeah, you woke me up. What's going on?
Listen, I don't care if you're sleeping, right? It's the weekend. We gotta be boozing, going nuts, chicks, babes, booze, strip clubs, champagne falling from the rafters, Randall. There's not enough time for sleep, man. You gotta enjoy, seize life, Randall. Anyway, yes, I am live, buddy. People can hear you.
Are you doing a stream right now?
I'm doing a stream right now. Right now.
No. Why'd you call me?
Well, you commented in the comments section.
No, I didn't.
Oh, is that a fake Randall? Uh-oh, hang on.
It might be a fake Randall.
Uh-oh, hang on, Randall. Let me look and see if it's a fake Randall, because if it is a fake
Yeah, it's probably a fake Randall.
If it's a fake Randall, I'm going to block it. So give me 1 second.
Yeah, block him. Block him.
Give me 1 second. You're an asshole, Randall. It's really you. You lie! You lie, Randall.
I may have lied a little bit.
Well, hey, Quentin, even though I hate your guts, add that to the Randall lie list.
More lies to the Randall lie list.
How could you, Randall? You betrayed me. You betrayed me. No, I'm just joking, buddy. No, I'm sorry if I did wake you up. Did I really wake you up?
No, you didn't.
Okay, good. God, you're making me feel all guilty and shit. You know, Fears, I was trying to fall asleep. I'm trying to get some winks in. What the fuck, Fears?
Yeah.
Anyway, so, buddy, I uploaded the Lime recording. Did you get it?
No, I did not.
Check your Facebook. I sent you the link.
All right, I'll check it out later.
I'm pretty sure if I didn't send you the link...
When I get around to it, Pierce. When I get around to it.
No, now, Randall. Now. Listen, Randall, it's not always about...
Okay.
Randall.
It's okay for Fears to say when he gets around to it.
Yeah, because I'm John...
But when Randy says he's going to get around to it, it's like, do it fucking now!
Listen, Randall,
now.
Randall, shh. The adults are talking right now. Randall, listen, you know my policy. It's not always about you. It's all about me, 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 me. Whatever Fears says goes, and...
Fears reveals his true intentions.
Exactly. No, I'm just joking, buddy. I'm just joking. Randall, I like... you got kind of like a Fu Man mustache going on here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you got the mustache.
I'm going to reveal the mustache live on my stream tomorrow.
Well, well, on your stream, if you shave it off.
Just kidding. More lies for the Randall.
I know. I'm like, you don't have a fucking mustache. Randall was doing this, like, pretending to have a mustache. And then he had a pen going across here like he has a mustache. So, yeah. No, I'm just joking, buddy. Whenever you get a chance, the whole Lime recording is on there. I just added an intro and an outro, but I did the full...
Did you clean up the audio? You know, did you clean up the audio?
No, I just left because you said just record it and then...
Yeah, just record it and clean up the audio and...
I didn't clean it up. I just left it the way it is. So is that a problem?
Yeah.
Is that a problem?
Yeah, clean up the audio and... No, just kidding. I'll clean it up.
Okay, all right. Because I just read it like verbatim the script, and then you said you can put an intro. Because normally I turn it into a vlog, so the trolls won't steal our audio. I always put it on unlisted, and then when it comes out, then if they make a video, then I can copyright strike it and go, nope. Hey YouTube, here's our cartoon. Here's our audio recording. They stole both. Bada bing, bada boom. Take the fucking video down.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So, what have you been up to, man?
Well, Randall, I sent you the invite. I wish you would have came out. Me and Sam had so much fun. I can't reveal the winner, but Randall, we played 3 games. So, we only filmed we filmed the first game. So, the first game we filmed for the vlog. The second game and the third game we just enjoyed off camera. But on the third one, I did so well that the manager came up and said, anyone that gets over 40 points in a game, because he said it happens very rarely that someone gets. They said, and I said, what's the highest score ever been? And he said, well, you get 10 throws. So he said the highest has been in the 50s and 60s. And I said, okay. I said I didn't get that. He goes, but it's very rare that someone gets in the 44s or the 50s or the 60s. So he said, when that happens, we give an award. So they gave me an award, buddy. Read this. Check this out.
Certified bad axe. You're getting 40 points in a game of shots.
Isn't that cool?
It says shots. It doesn't say axe throws.
Well, 10...
You drank 40 shots, Fears? Dang.
I did, Randall. 10 shots.
That's a lot of shots.
Listen, I was totally fucked up. I brought a girl. I brought a girl back here. I fondled her boobs. You know, it was a good time.
Yeah.
I wish, Randall.
More lies for the Fierce lie list.
Go ahead, Quentin. Add it to the lie list. Fondling a girl's breast after 10 shots. There it is.
Shot.
Well, it should be like this, Randall. 1 shot, little feely. That's some nice breasts. Another shot, more feely. Oh, that's some good D breasts. Counterclockwise, reverse counterclockwise. You know, you got to get the cup.
Revealing his strategy. Holy shit!
Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I reveal it? You know, you got to, like, when you feel like there's nothing better, Randall, than a nice plump breast in your hand, or a nice plump breast in your mouth.
Yep.
Preferably in the mouth. But if she's kind of prude and she just wants you to feel them, you don't want to just gently bounce them up and down. You got to give a good feel on them. You know what I'm saying?
So, Pierce is the most distinguished gentleman of all time.
I remember when he did that, Randall. Randall, the way you do that narration, it's like slow, dry narration, but you do it in a way where it's it sounds boring, but then it sounds epic at the same time. You're like, don't you want your own DeLorean time machine? I think so. If you vote for John Fierce, he will only give you the most distinguished, epic, wet T-shirt contest always on Saturday nights. Or what did you say, Rand? I can't remember it, but the way you said
Fierce holds the most distinguished wet T-shirt contest.
It was fucking legendary. Oh my God, it was so good, buddy. It was so good. Randall, I can't wait till all the presidency starts again so we can start making the campaign videos. Every 4 years, me and Randall make fake, cheesy campaign videos. Don't you want your own DeLorean time machine? John Fierce knows what the people wants. He gave you coffee. He gave you BK Lounge, you know? It was great.
Oh, check this out. I forgot to show you.
Oh, did you buy some?
I got a new cooling pad.
What did you buy? What is it?
A new cooling pad for my computer.
So is that when it gets super hot? Because I know you said your computer gets really hot when you're downloading and processing the cartoons. You said
when I'm editing and uploading.
You said it's not so much when you upload. You said putting together the cartoon makes your vents in your computer super scorching hot.
Yeah, so I got a new cooling pad.
That's good, man. Do you mind if I ask how much it was?
I think it was $26.
Okay, that wasn't that bad.
And it's pretty huge too.
That does. I saw it. So that covers the entire bottom of your computer, right?
Yeah.
That's nice. You know what, buddy? I've never made a cartoon on my laptop, so I've never had a cooling problem on my laptop. So it's not that's pretty good. You said $26.
Yeah, around that.
That's not too bad. That's not too bad, buddy.
Yep.
Nice, man.
I picked 26 because Fears Man 26.
Wait, did you just say that because of Fears Man 26? Was it really $26?
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, well, don't lie and say that it was $26 when it wasn't. All right, okay, that's cool, buddy. So what else did you do today? I'll tell you about my day, but you go first. What'd you do?
I had a nice salmon dinner. Cooked my mom some salmon. We had some salmon with some horseradish and lemon.
That sounds really good, buddy. Nice.
Yeah, it was good.
So you made it. You didn't go out to a restaurant. You made it.
Nope.
That's awesome. Randall, I got to try one of your steaks again. Remember the first time you had me over ages ago?
Yeah.
Well, guys, if you don't know, Randall makes a hell of a good steak, so we'll have to do it. So, Randall, we're going to hang out next weekend, buddy. Next week.
I thought we were going to do it the 4th week in June.
Well, I wanted to, but Sam wants to hang out before I head out. So I was like, all right, I got to get a hangout in with Randall, and I got to get a hangout in with Sam, because I'm going to be gone for about 10 days. So it's going to be a long vacation, a very long overdue vacation. I've been stressed out about the trolls. I've been stressed out, about losing my dad,
The trolls said they would lay off you if you do a fast for
oh, God. Randall, listen, you have no idea how much I would want that to be true.
They said if you didn't go on Discord for a day, they wouldn't say a word about you.
Well, there's been some days where I haven't went on there for a week, Randall, and they still talk bullshit,
Yeah. I have not seen this week. You need to tell me when that week was.
Randall, trust me. There's been times where I've watched from the shadows and not said one word for... I don't know about...
That's still going on it.
The what?
Watching from the shadows is still going on it, even though you don't see anything.
True. That is true. But for about 5, 6, 7 days, something like that, I just watched from the shadows. But I try... I'll be honest, Randall, I really try. I've been taking your advice to not say anything, because you said the best way to deal with them is to not mention them, not say anything. If you do have to talk to them,
don't call them idiots or baby back bitches.
Yeah, so they said if you do have to talk to them, be as civil as you can. And I said, all right, well, I always do my best. I always do my best.
Yeah.
But Randall, I don't think Visions will mind if I say this. Visions has got a hell of a vacation coming up for this year.
Yeah.
He's taking him and his lady. They're gonna go visit his friend Chad in Texas. Then they're off to Then they're off to Mexico to do all the alien stuff out there. How cool is that, buddy?
Yeah.
So, Randall, when's the last time you and your mom went on a big vacation?
Oh, it's been a while. I think the last place we went was California.
That's what's up.
My aunt.
Yeah. You should at some point take your mom on a vacation, man. I think you guys would have a blast.
Well, she doesn't want to go because of COVID, and the only places we can go is on a plane. So.
Yeah, but, I mean, COVID's kind of like on the back burner now. Things are starting to get really, better. Or back to normal. I mean, we haven't had a COVID.
And also, planes are very expensive too. So
that's true. I mean, when I flew home for my dad's funeral, unless you buy your tickets in advance, well, I didn't know my dad was going to pass away, so I had to buy it immediately. So if you buy tickets immediately and not surf around, then they're going to be expensive. But like since I put my time in a month in advance, in about a week or two, I'm going to start surfing on all the websites for the most cheapest flight I can possibly find. So yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, like, since your mom's getting older and stuff, I think one day you guys should just plan a trip and just go somewhere. I mean, that would be a lot of fun. I mean, you guys can do whatever you want. I mean, I know you and your mom hang out daily, and I know like once or twice a week you take her out and do some fun stuff. Like she goes to karaoke with you, but
yeah.
I think actually like going on a trip somewhere would be cool. But I think you should totally do that. I know vacations cost a lot, so whenever you can get around to it, I know. Buddy, did you get?
Pierce said he would drop us $50K.
Did you get a new haircut, buddy?
What makes you say that?
It looks like a new haircut.
No, it's just combed.
It's what?
It's just combed.
No, it looks like you got it cut.
Just kidding.
You did?
More lies for the Randall lie list.
Oh, gosh, Quentin's gonna stay up late tonight adding those lie lists, buddy. Oh my lord.
Yeah.
So yeah. So what? So you did get?
Wait, was there actually like did Quentin like print out a lie list for you and show it to you?
No, he didn't print. Well, no. He didn't print it out. One. I've seen the lie list in my somewhat Discord. It's his Discord and he calls it mine, but it's not really my Discord. But no, there's a little tag that says the fear lies the lie list of fears, or the fears lie list. So it actually does exist. That's how much he doesn't have a fucking life, Randall.
Yeah, I want to see it.
I mean, if you really want to see it, I can highlight it and print it out for you, buddy. But it's
sure, or highlight it, take a screenshot, and send it to me.
I will, buddy. At some point, it's pretty pathetic. Yeah. It's pretty pathetic that he has a lie list, but to each their own.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, I'm glad you had a good day. So, what else did you do besides the salmon dinner? Did you go do any magic? Did you go?
I went to Walmart and I got my mom some boxes.
Yeah. Did you go to karaoke?
Boxes for jewelry stuff, because Mom gives out a lot of her jewelry. She makes it and then she gives it away pro bono.
I know she sells a lot of her homemade jewelry. And then, did you go to karaoke tonight?
No, I did not. I'm staying in. Again, I cooked Mom some salmon at around 9.
Nice. So, when's the last time you went out to karaoke, buddy?
I would say Monday, or let's see, what is it? Is today?
Today's Saturday.
Today's Saturday. Last time I went out was Wednesday.
Okay. And how was Wednesday? I forgot to ask you.
It was good. There was lots of fun people there, but nobody bought anything.
Was there any like hot chicks there?
Actually, when I was oh, you know what? I forgot to put in the stuff from Yaya, or the stuff from Tipsy Taco. When I go to Tipsy Taco, I'm not going to tell you when, but I got like 2 free Red Bulls. So
nice. Nice. So on Wednesday, don't tell everybody where you went, but how was the night? Was there any hot chicks there? Did you make any money? Make any tips?
I told you I didn't make any money.
Oh, okay. What about any?
Actually, there weren't really any hot chicks there. There were maybe 2. One of them was already with somebody, and the other one was, although one of them was wearing a Queen of Hearts t-shirt, so that was pretty fun.
Don't you hate that, Randall, when you attempt to go talk to them, and then their bubble butt boyfriends or their idiot husbands come, you know? Because then it's pointless to talk to them because you're like, all
But
right.
I always check for a ring first before I start talking to them.
Like tonight, there was some hot girls playing next to us when we were axe throwing, and then I didn't know that their husband or boyfriend or whatever was in the bathroom. So when they come out, I'm chatting the girl up. And then all of a sudden, I look to the left, and I'm like, "Oh God, it's her fucking boyfriend coming, or her husband, or whoever." So I quickly said, "All right, well," I said, "Have a good rest of your evening, ma'am." And she goes, "Oh yeah, you too." And she goes, "It seems like you guys are having fun." I said, "Oh," I said, "We're having a lot of fun." I said, "Anyway, nice chatting with you." And then Sam's like, "Fears, did you hook up with that girl? Did you get a number?" I was like, I said, "I tried, buddy," but I said her boyfriend or whoever showed up, so that kind of exonate that,
Yeah.
So, but hey, at least I went for it. At least I tried, buddy. But
Yeah.
anyway, buddy, I'm gonna let you go. I just wanted to have you come on for a couple of minutes.
No, you're not. You're not gonna let me go.
Randall, don't fuck with me.
No, you're not.
I'm getting tired, and we all know what happens when Fears gets tired.
Don't make me bitch slap you again.
Randall, that's just laughable. That would never happen in a million years. That would never happen in a million years, buddy.
It would happen every year.
Randall, it wouldn't. Because if anyone ever bitch slapped me, that would be the end of their life. That would be the end of their life if somebody bitch slapped me. I'd be like,
your best friend.
I know you're my best friend, but maybe not you, Randall. Me and you would never get into a fight, though. You would never slap me across the you would never slap me across the face. I'm just saying.
How do you know?
Because you're my best friend. You're one of my best friends, Randall. That would never happen.
I just wouldn't. I would never slap you across.
Because you have mutual respect. I have mutual respect for you. You have mutual respect for me. But I kid you not. I
have mutual respect. The video game. That's a pretty cool video game.
Anyway, what I'm saying is, let's put it this way: if any random person just came up to me, like in a bar or out, if I was vlogging, and someone slapped me across the face, that would be the worst fucking mistake they would ever make in their entire life. I may be small, but I'm a fierce guy, Randall. If you piss me off, it's on. Especially if someone bitch slaps me across the face. I may not win the fight, but I'll sure as hell get in a couple of good, punches. It depends on how big the guy is or whoever.
Yeah.
Whoever. If the guy was around my height, now obviously if the guy was like 6 foot, I'd be like, well, I'm not going to win this fight, but at least I'll get a couple of punches in. If he was my height, that guy would be fucking dead before he hit the floor.
What if it was Sly Stallone?
Well, obviously, Randall, even though he's old, he's got muscles upon muscles. That would be lambs to the slaughter, Randall. Plus, he's fucking Rambo, dude. He killed Fears in 8 seconds.
What if Rambo gave you his Rambo knife?
I would die a happy man. What
if Indiana Jones gave you his whip?
I would die a happy man.
Yeah.
That would be the ultimate prop. It's never going to happen, Randall.
What? Indiana Jones whip?
Yeah. I mean, I may buy a replica.
Yeah.
But I would never have a real one, Randall.
Yeah.
I think the real one. I heard Harrison Ford said in an interview. He said, "I kept one, and then the production company kept a few." And he said one of his whips, I think from the first one, is in the Smithsonian. But he got
What if we robbed the Smithsonian? What if we did that?
Well, Randall, if we're gonna rob anything, that would be the place to rob because they've got so much cool shit in there. I mean, they've got
robbed the Smithsonian.
I wouldn't either, Randall. But
I have too much respect for Mr. Smith.
So do I, Randall. I'm not a.
He does all those cool Matrix movies.
That's right. Yeah. And plus, I'm not a thief, Randall. But I gotta say, if you're gonna
rob, not a thief.
I'm not a thief. I'm just saying. Okay. Why'd you say it like that? You know I'm not a thief. So I'm just saying, if you were going to rob someplace, that would be the place to rob because they've got the most legendary props and artifacts in there. They have one of the original Darth Vader suits in there. They've got Dorothy's red ruby slippers in there.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean they got a lot of shit in there. Anyway, buddy, I'm gonna let you go because I'm getting tired and I want to end the stream and I need to take a shit.
I was a kleptomania once, but I took something for it. I was klepto.
That's good to know, Randall. That's good to know.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, Randall, enjoy the rest of your night. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'm glad the weekend's been good so far, buddy.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm
The
gonna.
weekend is not over, my friend. It is not over.
Well, you're gonna be proud of me. I'm finally going. No more excuses. I'm gonna get back to church tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I'm going back to church tomorrow. So that's another
Well,
reason.
then if you don't go back to church tomorrow, Randy gets $40. Yeah.
There you go. Randall, by the way, I saw your weight loss vlogs doing pretty good, buddy.
Yeah.
But again, make some more different vlogs. Like if you go to the magic shop or if you go to the grocery store, do some normal vlogs like I do. I want to see more vlogs.
Okay.
Because I want to see more. I mean, I love the combined content that you and me do. But I want to see. I want your channel to take off and get, if not as many subs as mine does, maybe more. You know, I'm like, I want to see some more Randy solo content.
We want to see some more Randy solo content.
More Randy solo content.
Yeah.
Or if I love it, Randall, when you take my old videos and you turn it into something new. Like the way you re-edit it, or the way you add shit to it, or you dub over someone's voice over mine, or whatever you do, you know?
Yeah.
Those are always fun.
When have I dubbed somebody's voice over yours?
Didn't you do that a long time ago? Like you put like some Chinese guy's voice over mine or something like that?
No, I don't think I did that.
I thought you dubbed something over, Randall. I could, but I love how you change up my short films and parodies on my vlogs and make it a whole other new thing. But anyway, I'm going to let you go, all right, buddy?
No, this is unacceptable.
Randall, I'm getting tired, man. I really am.
I'm just kidding. See you later, Fears.
All right. Do you want me to call you after the stream's done, or do you just want me to call you tomorrow?
No, I'm going walking.
Okay. All right. Well, have a good walk. Have a good sleep. Randall, I have got a big surprise guest coming on the show tomorrow night. The stream.
Carrie Underwood.
That's not Carrie Underwood.
Jessica Biel.
Randall, I'm not gonna say who it is. It's gonna be it's a girl YouTuber. It's a girl content creator. She also works for this company that makes shitloads of content.
You're gonna have Matt LeBlanc. Yeah.
Randall, I just said it was a girl. A girl content creator is coming on the show.
Yeah, Neve Campbell.
I wish, Randall. Randall, how shocked would it be if I had Dillian Harper on tomorrow night?
I would say save it. That'd be funny.
No, what were you? Go ahead and say what you're gonna say. Go ahead.
I was gonna say save a piece for me, man.
Oh man. No, you know what, Randall?
But,
Randall, listen. Randall.
I would like to announce I have not watched any X-rated videos since the 9th of May.
Okay, well, good for you, buddy. Good for you.
Yeah.
Randall, I gotta say, if I did have, it's not Dillian Harper that's coming on the show tomorrow. If I did have Dillian Harper,
it's Ashley Blue.
No, it's not Ashley Blue. I mean, she's a good porn star too, but it's not Ashley Blue. It's actually not a porn star. It's not a porn star. Randall, all I gotta say is, if I did have Dillian Harper, listen, you know I love you, you know I care about you, but I would be greedy, and I would have Dillian Harper all to myself. There's a reason why I call her. There's a reason why I call her Yummy Dillian. You know.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm gonna let you go, buddy.
All right.
All right. Anyway,
See you later.
I will see you later, buddy. I'll call you tomorrow.
All right. Bye.
All right. Bye, Randall. Peace out to Randall. Be sure to check him out on Cameo Man 2021 and the Mayor of Magic. Randall's a good friend of mine. That he would, Visions. Yakov does not like porn. So he would be very proud of Randall. But shout out to Randall. He's a good friend of mine. He's awesome. All right, buddy. Let's do these quick reviews, and then I'm going to go. I need to get this gel out of my hair. I need to take a shower. It's already 12 at night. God, the night went by fast. I'm going to work a little bit more on the Hogan's Beach Shop vlog and either upload it late tonight or tomorrow after church. But don't forget to check my podcast. I may do 2 podcasts tomorrow. The one with the girl content creator, that's going to start at 8 o'clock. That's the only time that she's available. She goes, I can be on the podcast real late, and we can go a couple of hours. She goes, I could give you 1 hour early in the morning, like at around 11. She's like, I've got something to do at 12. I said, you know what? I said, I would rather have you on late at night and have you on the podcast longer than just to do a 1 hour podcast. I said, because I've prepared a lot of questions and stuff. And she goes, well, then let's just do it at 8 o'clock. And I said, great. So tomorrow night, 8 o'clock. Be sure to tune in. So Visions, mark your calendar. Set some time aside. You don't want to miss this stream, guys. It's probably going to be so good, I'm going to probably put it on the main channel. Because I've been wanting to interview this content creator for quite a while. You guys may know her. You may not know her. She's pretty popular, but she's associated with a certain movie I like. And if you've never watched this movie, or if you don't know the production company that she works for, then you probably never heard of her. But she has done some amazing content, and I've followed her on TikTok. I've followed her on Instagram. She does a lot on Instagram and a lot on TikTok. I don't think she has a YouTube channel. I'm going to try to put in her name on YouTube tonight, and if it does, then I'll subscribe to her YouTube channel. But I don't think she has a YouTube channel. She does a lot on TikTok, Instagram. She does a lot of content on the production company's YouTube channel and on their TikTok and on their on her company, not her company, the company that she works for, on their Instagram. But I'll have to check to see if she has an Instagram. I mean a YouTube channel. I'll be right back because I need to use the restroom, and I didn't want to interrupt Randall while we were having a conversation. So I'll be right back. So just go ahead and study Lord Vader. Visions, I'll be right back, and then we will do the reviews. We'll be doing the reviews. And I'll be right back. Yes, Larry, I'm going to be doing a live interview with her on tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. I've prepared some questions. Then after the prepared questions are done, I'm going to do some sporadic, random questions that I think of off the top of my head. And then we'll take some comments and some questions from the fans. So we'll try to answer as many questions from the fans. But I've already got some questions prepared. So yeah. Pretend stories. That's fucking hilarious. That's pretty funny, pretend stories. He says, Fears is the Iron Man of pooping. Listen, when the Crohn's takes over, when you gotta go, you gotta go. All right, I'll be right back. So just go ahead and study Lord Vader. Go ahead and study Lord. I'm working on the vlog. That's why I have this plugged in, so I can't take it out. So just study Lord Vader. I'll be right back. All right, guys. Sorry about that. I'm back. I'm back. My bad. When you gotta go, you gotta go. Oh my gosh. Oh my lord, that was a Crohn's dump and a half, man. Oh my lord, oh my lord, my lord. Whew. Alright. Alright. Sorry it took so long. Alright, let's see. Larry says you might make sure Visions is there to moderate the chat for your guest. Can't wait, love your interviews. Oh, I told Visions, because Visions is a moderator and my buddy Tom is a moderator, but Tom, he shows up every once in a while to my streams, but Visions almost always shows up for my streams. So, Visions, I just wanted to let you know, we're starting the stream at 8 o'clock tomorrow, and I'm probably going to put the interview on the main channel, because I usually put the podcasts on Fears Vlogs, but I've been wanting this guest on for quite a while. I'm going to take a shower. I'm going to have a nice dress shirt on. I'm going to take it super professional because this girl is, I mean, she's not like super famous, but let's put it this way. She's a lot more famous than me, and I'm hardly famous. I mean, I know I'm famous in your guys' eyes, but I'm not famous by any means necessary. And I'm going to probably do it at my table, so I have all my nerd stuff over there, like in the backdrop. And I'm going to take it super professional. I've already written some prepared questions. I'm going to think of some questions on the spot. We're going to think of some questions. I'm going to take some questions from the fans. So if I do get behind on the questions and all your guys' comments tomorrow, it's not that I don't care about you guys. It's just I'm going to be focused on the interview because I really want to do a good job because I admire this person. She's done so much epic content over the years. On her Instagram, on her TikTok, on the company that she works for, they have a TikTok, and I followed I followed the company that she works for, their TikTok. They have a YouTube channel. I followed their. I don't know if she personally has a YouTube channel. I'm gonna find out tonight when I put her name in on YouTube. So yeah, it should be a good. Again, I told Larry, I told Visions, and everybody else, my worst fear, though, would be, I don't care if the trolls hate me, because I hate them, and they say horrible things about me and make up shit. I just don't want them to, like, start trolling the shit out of an innocent woman, you know, and giving her so much hell, and so, I kind of gave her a warning. I kind of gave her a warning, that sometimes the fans are usually pretty respectful and cool, but I said, sometimes I've got some haters, and she goes, oh, I don't care. And I was like, well, you say that now. I said, they're relentless sometimes, and they just troll the shit out of people. So I said, I hope they don't. I really hope they don't. So yeah. Pretend Story says, bro, I hope you don't get all nervous. Well, I will say this. I'm a tiny bit nervous because she is drop dead gorgeous. She is beautiful. Pretend Stories. I would not mind hooking up with this girl, if I'm being honest. She's beautiful, she's talented, she's sexy. I don't know her age, though. I mean, because I've never asked her age. I know she's at least over 25, because you never want to ask you never want to ask a girl what their age is. So maybe in the interview I can slip in, like, hey, when did you start at this company? What age were you when you started working at that company? You know, and what age did you start working, like, on your TikTok, and how old are you now? I'll try to get it in there, because I know she's, like, when you look at her face, I'm like, oh, well, obviously she's not a teenager. Obviously she's not in her early teens. I mean, obviously she's not in her teens, and obviously she's not in her early 20s. She looks about, if I had to guess, anywhere between 25 and 27. Maybe 28, somewhere in there. I know she's like late 20s. Maybe she turned 30. Because she has to have that young face, because she plays a character. She plays a character for this company. And she plays all these characters on her TikTok. So yeah. But yeah, she's pretty sexy. No, Visions, it's not Jenny Lorenzo. I would love to interview Jenny Lorenzo, but she's already married. She's married to a nice guy named David. I've never personally met David, but I wrote him on Instagram. He wrote me back and said, "Hey, Fierce, thanks for being a big fan of not only my content, but my wife's content, Jenny." And I said, "Yeah," I said, "I'm honored to be, Jenny's online friend." And Jenny actually wrote me back a few times, Visions, and said, "Fierce, I always appreciate all the loyal, loving support." She's like, "One day we have to hang out." And I said, "I would be honored to hang out, Jenny." I said, "Would Dave be cool with that?" She goes, "Oh, yeah." She goes, "Dave trusts me." And I said, I mean nothing but good intentions. I said, "I would love to interview." I said, "I'd love to be in like one of your Cuban grandma episodes where Cuban grandma's like, put on a sweater." And she goes, "Oh, yeah." She goes, like, "We'll have to hang out at some point." Jenny's very busy than me, So, yeah. But yeah. What? Any special outfits for me? Well, I already told you, Larry. I'm gonna I'm gonna comb my hair, and I'm gonna have a nice dress shirt on whenever I do the interview. Because I really respect this girl. Like, she's done content for ages, man, ages. And I want it to be super professional. Cameo Man says, "Fears is at the number 1-800-555-FINE-HOSE." Shut the fuck up. You're hilarious. Fine hose. What the hell? Oh, shit. That was fucking funny, man. Oh, my God. Oh, Lord. Joy Boy says, "Not asking an age is some Matman shit." Well, again, I don't know her age. I know she's of age. I know she looks like 27, 28, but I actually don't know her age. But I know she's not like a teenager or some shit. I know she's like in her late 20s. Either late 20s or early 30s. Because she doesn't look super young. She doesn't look super young. But she plays a character. She plays a character in her TikToks, and she plays a character for this production company. And the character she plays has a young kind of face. So she puts on a lot of makeup, and I can't say much more because I don't want the interview to be ruined. But I was always raised, you never ask a girl her age. You know what I'm saying, Larry and Joy Boy? Because you guys know how much I hate Madman. Oh, by the way, Joy Boy, check out my new mug. Fucking Darth Vader it up, buddy. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and so no hat, Larry. No hat tomorrow. I'm gonna be in a nice dress shirt. I really want to do a good job with this interview. Pretend Story says, "I hope you don't get nervous." I'll be honest, I'm a little nervous, but not super nervous. I mean, I've interviewed more famous celebrities than her. I mean, she's a lot. Let me put it this way: she's not a famous celebrity, but she is a celebrity, at least in my eyes, because she's got way more subscribers than I will ever have. So I'm really looking forward to it. I really am. So it should be a pretty good. Interview. Again, just my worst fears. I hope the trolls just do not like make her life a living hell and like troll her after our interview. I really hope they because she is beautiful. She's beautiful. She's talented. She's sexy. I admire her. I've watched a lot of her videos. I admire her. So yeah. Oh God, Cameo Man. I wish it was Elvira. No, sadly it's not Elvira. Plus, Randall, I said the girl looks like she's in her early 30s, late 20s. Elvira is like what Vision's like 65, 66. I'll be honest, Elvira is she's still a rockin'. She's still got plenty of goods. She still looks kind of young, but again, they make her look young. Like that black wig, she wears a long black wig. I've met actually her alter ego, whenever she's not Elvira, her real name is Cassandra Peterson, and I've met her at a convention, and she's got long red hair, and she puts red dye in her hair, but I said, before the dye, I said, I'm just curious. I said, do you actually have red hair? She goes, honey, I haven't had red hair. She goes, in my youth, I had red hair, but she goes, now as an old lady, she goes, I have to dye my hair. So she said, Yes, as an old lady, I have red hair, and then when I was younger, I had red hair. And I said, who came up with Elvira having black hair? She goes, oh, that was all me. She goes, I picked out the dress, I had the black nails, and I have the dagger, tucked into the belt and all that. I've met Elvira. I just didn't meet her in her character. I met Cassandra Peterson. But I didn't go the day that she goes, one day out of the convention, I'm going to be Elvira. She goes, the other 2 days, I'm going to be Cassandra Peterson. And I said, well, I said, I would rather meet you outside of Elvira. I said, I want to meet the real you. I want to get a photo with the real you. I said, because I've already watched Elvira. I know what Elvira is like. But I don't know who Cassandra Peterson is. I want to find out who you are. She goes, oh, that's cool. And I remember telling her, the first time I even found out about Elvira, she goes, the movie, right? I said, nope. I said they had this Elvira pinball machine that Fears would always play. Remember Visions, I told you that campsite that me and my grandpa, my dad, and my mom, and we all went to Lost Valley Lake Resorts, it's somewhere past Sullivan, Missouri. Because I remember we would always pass a sign that says, welcome to Sullivan, and they had a big lumberjack guy holding an axe. It was way past that sign, and it's out in the middle of nowhere, and that resort's great. And every time I went into the arcade game, they had classic 80s and 90s arcade games. And then way in the corner, they always had an Elvira pinball game. She goes, oh, that's cool. She goes, I had no idea they even had a pinball. I said, they do. I said, I thought you would know about it since you're Elvira. She goes, they make a lot of products. And she goes, they tell me some of the products they've made of me, and other times they don't because there's so much shit out there. I said, look online. There's an Elvira pinball game out there somewhere because I've played it. So, yeah. And she's like, I remember she was like, oh, that's cool. I said, then when I got older, I saw Elvira the movie around like when I was 15 or 16. And she's like, oh, that's kind of young. She goes, your parents let you watch that? I said, I rented it from Blockbuster, and my mom and dad didn't really know what it was. And so I said, I got to watch it on the hush hush. So yeah. All right. Let's get to the reviews. All right. As I said, I have been waiting for Creed 3. Visions, tell me you've seen this. Have you seen this? Whoever's seen this movie, put a 1 in the chat. It is so good. Don't get me wrong. I love Creed 1. I love Creed 2. But I love Creed 3. This was good. I mean, they just keep getting better and better and better and better. This one's essentially about Adonis has not seen his best friend in forever. They kind of lost touch. Well, his best friend is kind of bitter. And he starts off being all nice and playful, like, hey, man, it's so good to see you. Then all of a sudden, the fangs come out, and he says, look, I know you're Mr. Hollywood now, and you've won all these matches. He goes, I'm going to be honest, man. He goes, I'm kind of bitter because, I've been in prison for 18 years, and you could have helped me out, and you didn't even throw me a bone, dude. And he's like, I'm going to tell you right now, I want a title shot. And he goes, no one's going to stop me, not even you. And then he's like, well, hang on, wait a minute. He's like, chill out for a little bit. And he's like, no, there's no chill. He goes, you started this. He goes, and now I'm going to fucking finish it. You started a war, and it's on. So the villain is only nice for about 20, 25 minutes of the movie. The rest of it is an all-out war. An all-out war. So, yeah. So, it's an all-out war. I'm not going to tell you guys how it ends, but man, oh man, oh man, oh man, is it good? Is it good? I definitely would give it a perfect 10. My favorite scene, obviously, is the last boxing match at the end. That's my favorite scene out of the whole movie. It's so good. Perfect. Oops, I almost threw it in my face. I'm sorry. Perfect 10. Perfect 10. All right. Visions, you already know what I'm going to say about this. Visions, remember I told you yesterday that I got it a couple days ago, and you're like, oh, God, like, you said, I think your quote was, oh, Gran Torino is fucking awesome, or you said something like that. I don't remember exactly what you said, but you said something to that effect. So good. He didn't intend to act in this. The writers were like, well, we kind of wrote it for Clint Eastwood, and I don't want anyone else to play play the role. And when I was writing it, he goes, there's only one guy that could play this. Clint Eastwood is a badass. He's the toughest man's man around. I don't want anyone else. I don't want Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson playing it. I don't want anyone else playing it. He goes, I want Clint Eastwood. I'm a fan of Clint Eastwood. You have to play this. You must play it. And he pretty much convinced Clint Eastwood to play it. And because Clint Eastwood even says in the bonus features, I've kind of retired from acting. I just want to focus on producing and directing now. He goes, I've already put in my dues as an actor. So he said I hadn't acted at anything in like 4 or 5 years. I was kind of like on the back burner of my career. And he goes, but after I saw the enthusiasm of the writer, and after I saw him pleading and I read the script, he's like, all right, well, now I have to play this character. So I don't think he's played a character since this. If I'm wrong, let me know, Visions, but I think this was his last acting role. At least for a long time or ever. He's always directing, shit, but, and essentially, like, he plays this bitter old man. He's racist, and he's got problems in his family, and then he loses his wife, so he gets even more bitter, and he just has a shitty attitude, and basically this family next door changes his tune, and he befriends this, like, 18-year-old kid, helps him out, helps him get a girlfriend, helps him get a job, and this gang just keeps messing with him and his family. He ends up, like, helping the kid, and the gang members go to jail, and it's a great movie, man. It's definitely a perfect 10 in Fears' eyes. So, but again, watch it for yourself. You guys let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. So yeah. Oh yeah, Randall, like when he says "get off my lawn," Clint Eastwood just gives him that classic Clint Eastwood, like, pissed off face. He's holding the rifle and he's like, "Get off my lawn." Like, it's like a badass. I mean, that was probably the worst impersonation of Clint Eastwood I've done. Let me see if I can do a Clint Eastwood impression, Visions. Let me hone in. I'll try to do the classic line. I'll do 2 classic lines from the Dirty Harry movies. So yeah. Go ahead. Make my day. Well, hang on, I can do it better than that. He always does like this little, like, he looks down and then he kind of like looks up all dramatic and he squints his eyes, so he's always like, go ahead. Make my day. That was pretty good. All right, and then now you just have to ask yourself one question. Do you feel lucky? Well, do you? Punk? That was the best. That's all I got, buddy. Hopefully you like the Clint Eastwood impersonation. I tried. I know it wasn't the best one, but I did my best. I did my best, Visions. Anyway. We're getting down to the lower reaches of the coffee, buddy. So I think we're gonna have to call it a night. Visions, let me know what you thought of my impersonation. Let me know. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the stream. Thank you guys so much. I got 5 likes on this stream. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Big shout out to Cameo Man, Larry, Joy Boy, Visions, Heroes, everybody else that came in, for the late night stream. Really appreciate that. You guys are awesome. You guys know I love and care about you guys. I care about the loyal fans. Get ready for an epic interview tomorrow. I hope this person doesn't cancel, or I hope nothing happens. I hope it goes as planned. So, anyway, time for some shout-outs. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to my buddy Randall on his main channel, Cameo Man 2021. Randall, I am so proud at your weight loss. Keep it up, buddy. I've been losing some weight too. You guys can see it kind of in my face. I've gotten, the skinny face back, somewhat. So I've been losing weight. I still got a while to go, but I've been losing weight. Check out Randall's second channel at the Mayor of Magic. Check out my buddy, my pal, LC at Heroes and Villains Collectibles. He has hit 16,000 and some change. So give him a like, give him a sub. Let's help him get to 17,000, man. I am so proud of you, LC. You are kicking ass and taking names, buddy. Check out my buddy Pixel, Lord of those pylons. It's just pylons after pylons after pylons at Pixel Protocol. Check out Visions, Lord Visions, at www.exhumvisions.com. Buy some cool shit, because Visions is a cool motherfucker. That's right, you guys. And as always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to FearsMan26, the main channel. Follow Fears Vlogs, the second channel. And check out my TikTokage at FearsMan26. Anyway, I got to take off. Fears loves you. Fears cares about you. Peace. Deuce. Love you guys. Thank you so much for all your loyal and loving support. And this is Fears, bidding you guys a fond farewell. Peace!